Oh,
Hello, I'm back from holidays.
stuck on a ride at Legoland?
Yeah, don't. I got stuck at the top and I'm really scared of heights, so.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
Basically, this week is a Coloring Voxels week for the three of us. We're basically announcing the game this week, so we're making a store page live. We're going to do a build for Coloring Pixels, just to sort of push it a bit. Jack's doing a Coloring Pixels bonus book level, all Coloring Voxels themed. There's some stuff to do with the music in that game. I know you're going to be working on the trailer. We need to localise the store pages. There's a lot of stuff to go on, but basically just wishlist it. So like literally just pause the video right now, go and wishlist it. There'll be a link in the description, right Lee?
There will be, yeah.
Yeah, good lad. Yeah, go wishlist it and then fingers crossed it'll do well. Yeah, okay, so it's been a pretty busy day today. So we're announcing Coloring Voxels tomorrow, and there's just a load of work to be doing. So one of the things that we've been working on is getting a bonus book level done and ready. So there should be a space there. Didn't do that. I imported it for the first time in a long time because I was doing some tidying up because Jack's working from home today. But yeah, we've got a new bonus book level which people always like. People always love free content. So with a cheeky little link to the game when the store page goes live tomorrow, that should be good. I think Lee's just testing it now. Also adding this sort of like this promotional page when you press the exit button. I know some people have this turned off, but just in case they don't, basically just trying to promote the game, try and drive as many as much traffic as possible to the store page essentially, because it does really matter the amount of wish lists we get. It can make or break a game, and as we've seen with Wishlisted Ranch, we didn't get enough wish lists and the game really didn't perform well. So it really does matter, but fingers crossed with this being a free game and it being so close to everyone's hearts with it being a sequel to Coloring Pixels, then fingers crossed we'll get a lot of wish lists. But this also just sort of pushes our Patreon as well, basically saying that you get early access and stuff like that. We do kind of want to push that a bit more, just because it's a bit more reliable for us business wise, and it's nice to have that close community with our fan base as well. Yeah, also working on the actual voxel stuff. Has this actually stopped? I think this might be crashed, but the screenshotter has been updated to include. Oh, is it doing stuff? No, we'll just look at the pictures. Updated to include the more languages. We've got more languages basically. So we've got Korean, Japanese, and Chinese are the ones that we are going to launch with, just because they use different alphabets. We were going to do Russian, but we decided against, mainly because we forgot, and also we basically use whatever languages that are required for Nintendo Switch, and they don't require Russian anymore, so it's sort of fallen off our radar. Hopefully we'll do it in future, but for now it's just making a bunch of blank files. Okay, so launch day. I did yesterday manage to get the demo submitted for like Steam to check it, so that's really good. I do think that we are going to get a few different rejections on it. So one of the ones that we've had before is that the game, when you've localized a game, you need to have a drop down in the settings menu to basically change which language it is. We don't have that in Engine. We've got this little drop down here, but not in an actual build. So I've just been whipping up a settings menu. Oh, that's a bit big, isn't it? Very, very quick and dirty. It's a bit awkward because like the settings menu is really gonna have to be 2D, but all of the rest of the UI is 3D. So I'm trying to make it fit as nicely as I can. Another thing we might get rejected on is the audio. So the game doesn't have any audio at the moment, but realistically it'll only take an afternoon to get in. We've actually got some audio to put in as well. So I need to get an audio slider for that as well. So two main things that might get rejected, but fingers crossed, I should be able to get them done pretty sharpish now.
Okay, so it's been quite a different day for me today. I've actually been working a lot on voxel stuff rather than coloring pixels today. So you can see here, I've actually been working on some, what do you call it, it's like particle effects, some VFX for the levels. Rob thought it would be a cool idea to add a bit more life to each of the levels. So at the minute, I'm working on the medieval level. And although it's hard to visualize right now, this is actually going to be some leaves falling from a tree. So there's quite a lot of trees in the medieval level. And you can see here, I've done a little particle effect system here where I've got some leaves falling. I really enjoyed doing this. It's actually a bit more challenging than I thought, but it also means I get a lot of control. So you can see here I've made so that the leaves rotate as they go down, but when they hit the floor they actually stop rotating and then disappear. And they're also coming down in different scales and different colours as well. I've got a little gradient here, so essentially the colours of the leaves will be chosen between these two colours here. And I think it looks pretty good, so hopefully when it's in game it'll look okay. I've also made a smoke one as well. It's not as advanced as the leaf one. I'll quickly put it on here. There we go. So if you imagine, this is going to be smoke coming out of the chimney in the blacksmith area. I am also going to work on the smoke and fire one for the campfire. I haven't done that one yet. This one will be for the blacksmith. So hopefully this looks okay too. And as for the medieval level, I've also been working on some fixes too. So there's a lot of feedback for my level. I did a lot for Laura's level 2, the volcano one. However, it's my turn today. So a lot of the fixes was to redo the underside of the map. So a lot of the ground needed texturing as it was a bit plain. As you can see here, I'm still not done. There's a lot of blocky colours here, and I've essentially been adding texture and a little bit extra flavour in some parts as well. I thought I would take the opportunity to sort of add some little extra characters or little extra like traits and secrets into the map. So you can see here under the gatehouse for the castle is like a skeleton of a giant I've put in here. So it's a big guy, much bigger than these ones here. So I thought it'd be quite cool. It's like a relic of an old battle. And under the blacksmith here, I've got some gold encrusted rocks. And I'm going to do that for a few areas, not everything, I don't want to overdo it, but I think I'm going to do something under the campfire, maybe something under the house too. So I'm going to get to those now, and hope this won't take too much longer, but I have been bulking out this for the most of the day. But once this big bit's done, it should be clear paths going forward.
Yeah, today's been very busy getting the Coloring Voxels store page and everything ready. So there's been a lot of announcements. I think there's one in the community hub. There it is there actually. The announcement out, that's across all the platforms, all the games. That's just sort of getting as many eyes on Coloring Voxels as we can with the store page going live today. As well as that, redone all of the sort of assets on here as well. So the assets for all the stuff up on the store page, as well as on the actual Steam library. All been updated as well. Just with sort of minor changes that were put into the actual build for the screenshot editor. But yeah, that's all done. Trailer was corrected as well, because one thing that was pointed out as the trailer went live actually was that the date at the end was wrong. It was set the 16th instead of the 15th. And as well as that, the description as well. This has been localized into various different languages. I think it's all the ones that are shown here are supported. So all those have been localized, and these GIFs as well. A good couple of passes getting these GIFs ready. Mainly because this one in the middle was of the best quality, because I did it in Premiere Pro, not just using a GIF recorder. And then it reflects on these two. These other two GIFs sort of didn't look as good, since that one was of a better quality. So yeah, a couple of iterations getting it all ready, but yeah, happy with where it's at, and it's now live. So if you haven't already, check this out. There'll be a link in the description of the video, and you'll be able to check it out, wishlist it. We are going to be in the next fest as well, in the upcoming weeks as well.
Okay, so the medieval world is going along really well. As I mentioned yesterday, I was doing the floor, filling in all of these new designs here. I think it's just reworking the whole floor together. I think it looks a lot better now, so you can see the dirt goes up to the grass. Now there's no grass going down. Everything looks like it's supposed to, sort of like Minecraft. I think it looks a lot better. I've also incorporated a lot of secrets in here. You can see a few, there's a skeleton, a big giant skeleton there. There's like a gold chest over here, and there's a few things that are buried that you can't see from the other side, but you'll be able to figure it out when you're playing the level. Another thing that I want to do as well, I'm going to add in some extra details to the world now. So I want to add in a rowboat, or a few little rowboats here, just to make the river fleshed out a bit more. I think it's a bit plain right now. I need to add some more grass texture. You can see here some of these segments are missing. Some here, it's like the castle tower here, and sort of the back path here. I'm also going to fix up these gaps. You can see now that I've tweaked up the floor, there's a few little gaps here, so I need to fix those up too. And one of the big things is now that I need to add in some paths here to the inner wall fence. So Rob's idea was that there should be a way up this wall here. So like, just do some quick stairs. These are terrible stairs. But so there's going to be a little path that goes around the sides of the fence here. That sort of makes it look like that characters could walk up here and sort of shoot over with some archery, or just in general a bit like a watch tower sort of going over the other side here, so you can sort of see if anyone's coming to do a siege or something like that. So I'm going to add those in. And then hopefully after that'll be done. There was some discussion of making the world circular, but I'm going to wait until I've added all the details in first, as I don't think we should possibly make all the world circular. I think it might take away from the aesthetic, but I'll see how it looks first, and then if I need to make any more changes, I'll do that, as that change will be quite a big daunting one, and I want to make sure that everything looks good first.
So I just got finished streaming. I was streaming today instead of Jack, and what I was doing today was going over the medieval level, which Jack pushed to the build. So he's made all the changes. I think there was 1 or 2 things he said weren't quite finished, but for the most part, it was good to be testing. So I'm going through. I was doing it in like a fun order across this side of the river. And I've got quite a few of the levels done, and alongside that, I've got quite a lot of notes taken as well, which I've now put onto Trello. So Jack's gonna have a lot of fun coming on Monday to see all this long list of things to fix. Some of them are just suggestions, but yeah, I've added screenshots to try to be clear where we can. Hopefully this makes sense when he comes in and reads it. But yeah, so far it's pretty good. A lot of the fixes are quite small, little fiddly bits, nothing that's quite groundbreaking. So yeah, one thing Rob's asked is to go through and think of like where we can put new particle effects. So I was suggesting maybe on the horse back there we could have like little hay effects coming out the back of the wagon, or Rob suggested the flowers themselves having little pollen effects, because at this scale it was hard to tell what these were. Took two levels to be made to realise that actually we're looking at flowers. So yeah, maybe something for the flowers, just stuff like that. So I'll have a little look through, think what the particle effects we could do, and I'll make a little list of suggestions that we can look at.
Yeah, so past couple of days have been absolutely crazy busy after the announcement. Thankfully, wishlists are going well, really well. Like literally like 10 times better than we expected. So that's really good. There's hope.
Go.
Show 'em what?
Don't give me hope.
But yeah, I've been working on bug fixing. So we did manage to get the settings menu finished. It looks so Coloring Pixels, doesn't it? Oh gosh. I could do better, but we only need 2 settings for next fest, and that is the language setting, which kind of works. It does change the language, but you can see some of the fonts don't work. We'll fix that, it'll be fine. And then the audio slider as well. Ooh, what was that? You can just click through the settings menu. You can just click through it. That's good to know. Okay. The audio and stuff is in the game as well, so you should be able to hear the music if Lee does a little thing with the audio thing. Yeah, really happy with that. And yeah, we've managed to get the medieval thing in. So Lee wanted to test some stuff on stream, so we quickly got the medieval world. I can't really show you it because I haven't done any of it. The medieval world ready in game. There's a lot of stuff that needs fixing with it, but it's just nice to get some early QA on it, to be honest. And yeah, a bunch of other bug fixes as well. What should I show you on? Should I show you on small level, preferably giraffe? Here we go. Yeah, so there was a few bugs. So this like number rotating thing that was happening. Some of the it's still broken on this build, but that's fixed now. You see the number is upside down. It's not right. That's fine. And then also there was a bug where if you went up a layer, the numbers wouldn't rotate properly as well. What else is there? So if you complete a layer, which I'll just quickly do now, it should automatically take you up a layer. Yes, that's good as well. The time lapse is fixed. The little juttering that these sliders were doing at the bottom, that's fixed. Yeah, it's been a very, very busy couple of days.
Lee? End of the week, it's Friday. We've just been wrapping up for the week. We have a lot of work on voxels, so make sure you check that out. That store page is live. Trailer's out if you want to have a look at the trailer. Make sure you wishlist it as well, because I think it's next week as of this video, maybe the week after. Next fest will be a thing, and the demo will be available to play there as well. If you can't wait that long, check out our Patreon as well. The link's in the description. Shameless plug. You can get access to the game demo early as well. And as well as that, we have the next Coloring Pixels DLC come out, I think a week after this video. It's the Pride DLC. Jack's done a really good job on that so far. And yeah, so make sure you wishlist that and get ready for more iterations of Coloring Pixels.
Yeah. We need to change this to voxels, don't we?
Remember that.
Yeah.